As we see damage like this in central Texas from last weekend's flooding, it shows just how fast flash flooding can hit. And in Kansas, many people are still rebuilding from the floods last month. KAKE's Kate Devine is here now to explain, even though we saw no loss of life here, the same danger can apply on staying safe. Kate?
We spoke with families here in Kansas affected by this flooding earlier this year. They saw water rise into their homes last month with little warning. Emergency management officials tell us what's happening in Texas could just as easily happen here. The bottom line, if you're unsure whether to evacuate, it's time to go. In Texas, the unthinkable flooding of last week have taken so many lives, destroyed so many homes as people caught in it were just trying to survive.
It happens so fast. Flash flooding happens so fast. In our business, we are in the business of preparedness and being ready.
While the worst of the damage in Kansas hit last month, floodwaters still rushed into homes in Sedgwick and Butler counties, catching some people unprepared for the high water.
At that point, the water was about up to my knees. And he was like, well, I think that we should probably go.
Sarah, who lives in rural Andover, says they were never specifically told to evacuate, but knew it was time. And BJ Hayes with Pratt County Emergency Management says that gut feeling could make the difference in just making it through.
If you have a question that should I go or not, chances are you should just go. If you have to think about it, it's time to go.
Hayes says he sees too many people hesitate, and by then it could be too late.
It's to that point to where the water is rushing so fast and you're caught in it and there's no place to go. It's too late. There's definitely that time that it's too late to evacuate. That's why you always stay prepared.
He urges everyone to stay aware, check National Weather Service updates, watch local forecasts, and pay attention to conditions in neighboring counties.
Well, it really just caused minimal damage when you compare it to the people down south in Texas.
Harvey Bird, also in Andover and still recovering from the flood damage last month, says he's lived in the same home for 40 years and hasn't evacuated once from flooding. But if it comes down to it,
but we're always prepared to exit when we need to.
Even from last month.
I've never seen anything like this. We've seen tornadoes that were devastating. We've seen hurricanes that have been devastating. This one here for me probably compares to Katrina.
And it came up fast. Families had minutes to decide. So if you're ever asking yourself,
should I go or not?
That's the message from emergency responders. Go. To be fully ready, officials also recommend to have a bag ready with a phone charger, medication, and any important documents so you can move fast. Also, it's critical to make sure your electronics are on and fully charged so you don't miss any alerts. In studio, Kate Devine, KAKE News on your side.